What's going on? It's Saturday, the 25th of February. Thought I'd come in and say hello for the folks who said that they missed me on the weekends. I thought I would do a quick one with a couple things on my mind. Um, Family, I have a recording session with Brian Day. He's coming in, I think he's here now from San Francisco. We're doing a recording session today here this afternoon, so most likely we'll not do the Zoom, but hello and much love to everyone. Appreciate you all. And so you folks see, what I deal with here in the public domain, and also I do think part of it is to do with being a black man. Getting judged by people and folks just coming over and talking to me like they know my business, and I'm in my own home and judging me. And I just I live and learn from it because I keep seeing that the problematic communication that I deal with comes from people who don't know what they're talking about. So I just keep moving forward, okay? And yes, I will delete it. It's not the idea that you're a bad person because you won't listen to everybody. I do listen to everyone. You say something stupid or disrespectful, yeah, I'm going to delete that stuff. That's setting up a boundary. That's actually something that I'm trying to encourage people to learn to do. Set up a boundary. Don't let people come over and try to disrupt your peace, try to tell you your business. I've been dealing with this for years now. People coming over here trying to tell me my business. And and I'll get on and do this when I have to talk about it directly. And I wouldn't, accept that it's the type of world that we live in. Did I hear correctly on the radio this morning on NPR something about it's National Hate Day? Are you kidding? Is it really that bad that people are proudly saying that they hate? This is about anti-Semitism? Makes you wonder, what's in the water. So I wanted to get on and say that. Yeah, this is Dear Diary. I'm at home. And I speak up like this because, again, I'm not here to entertain you. If you get entertained, that's cool. But I'm just here sharing. And the idea that someone else feels like they have the right to tell me what to do in my personal home, sharing with the public, that's incorrect. I decide. And I dare say that if some things that I say ruffle your feathers regarding racism, well, that's probably it. Probably needs to happen because we people of African American descent. It's ongoing. The ongoing. It's ongoing. So I'll leave it like this and make a connection to music. Remember, none of you have to watch. You're obsessed and fascinated with me. I didn't invite these people. They've been bugging me for years, so I must be a very powerful presence. Remember, I didn't do anything to them. I didn't do anything to anyone. And that's why I will get on and do this every now and then. Along these lines of people being wanting me to just talk about music and not talk about real life, I ended up watching all 4 parts of the Chuck D thing on hip hop. Let me get it on the so I can tell you what it is. The years that hip hop changed, 50 years hip hop changed music. It was on NPR, 4 parts, and excuse me. Yeah, Fight the Power: How Hip Hop Changed the World. Watched all 4 parts. Very good. Very good. And yeah, you just belittle Amy. That's not true. I don't call. Jeez, it's just really a shame. To have to deal with these small-minded folks. So that's why I do this. Okay. It's always people that really are just small-minded, simpletons too, that are bothersome. So that's why I speak up. Okay. And what I wanted to say about racism is that, I finished watching all 4 episodes of the thing, and Chuck D was behind it, organizing it together. How hip hop changed the world. It was tough to watch, and one of the reasons it was so tough to watch was revisiting all of the horrible history that's the whole horrible history of racism in America, the double standard, the police brutality, the Reagan years, all of the things that have been done and continue to be done institutionally to make life harder for the average person, especially people of color. That was just really real obvious in the 4-part series, that this is, the birth of the music of hip hop. And one of the real sad things is, I remember this, is when programs started to get cut in schools. They stopped having band. They stopped having shop. They stopped these opportunities for learning. Stopped. There was no more instruments, and so what did the kids have to make music with? A record player. Makes complete sense. You take what you have and you do what you can with it. So I'll just speak freely about what's on my mind. And excuse me, racism is a huge issue here. When I speak of white privilege and I get the pushback, it's because it's likely because you're white and you don't understand from the outside what I'm talking about. You don't experience it because you're inside the bubble. So I'm just keep on keeping on. Keep smiling. Look at my eyes. I'm cool. In other words, I am in touch with reality regarding all of this. And so, yes, every now and then I know that some friends of mine, they get mad at me. Oh, Derek, don't, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Well, I do, and then it's time to address it, because I'll make a parallel. Look at how the let me get my words together. I'm going to talk about politics now. I was just talking about the word hate. Look at the GOP and look at the rise of Marjorie Taylor Greene. And there's not a positive thing coming out of that woman's soul. Nothing. And yet she's gaining popularity and people are loving what she's saying and defending what she's saying, and it's so ill. The energy is so wrong and so destructive and selfish. So I'm going to speak up about that stuff when I want to, because we're dealing with it in a topsy-turvy world where things just keep getting further and further out of balance in a negative way. It's dismaying. It's dismaying. So as I always say, thank goodness for family, friends, music, and the arts. They make life worth living.